3 people most of the time. So I guess here's how this works. Since everybody I'm playing against is my friend, they can see my stuff. The people on my team they may not be friends with, so they don't see them, so they all just track onto my character. Which is basically what's going on. Which is why it becomes the idea of it doesn't make sense to let your friends be able to see you if they're not on your team. Because what happens? You don't want to give me primaries that have enough strength to fight 3 people, but 3 people can see me if they're on my friends list. Like, something gotta give. You gotta either allow the primaries to do damage, or you gotta pick good enemies can see each other. Could friends see each other on friends list? Like, I mean, on the friends list can see each other in the game. Like, you gotta pick one or the other. It's bad enough that you're throwing like 1,000 bots, like currently. It doesn't make sense. Because the way, if you watch a lot of my streams, it's always like this. It's always 3 to 4 people fighting you. So that means everybody else on my team is experiencing one-on-ones, or at best, that's all they're getting. If 3 of the guys on the screen are on my screen or somewhere near me, that means everybody else is just seeing one person. So their game is like, it's not that bad. But what you wind up playing is, you're streaming, you're getting hit by 3 guys all the time, 2 guys all the time. You're getting double, triple, double, triple, double, triple, double, triple. And then you have no way to stop the double or the triple or double or triple. Even if I run a stronger build, I still don't have a way to stop this. So I don't know. Like, that's what I keep trying to point out. And I keep saying it. I've been saying it since 0.7. The primaries can't be this week. It can't be. If you're going to let it be this week, then you can't let people who are on the opposite side on the friends list see each other. Which is something we've all been talking about since they implemented this in like 0.4, 0.5. Or 0.3, whenever the hell they started doing this. It's gotta be fixed. Because it does not make sense. The build I'm running averages, if you don't throw in primals or whatever, the build average is like 12. Because of the bracer. But the average is like 12. The guys I'm playing against, level 15, level 16, most of the gear, and then they have like great mods on them. So I'm playing people where 3 of the 7 things I'm using have no mods. No, wait, 4 of the 7 things I'm using have no mods. Out of the 7 they're using, 1 doesn't have a mod, at most. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, it's bizarre because they want to have an area where you say companions and friends play together, right? Without parties, this is what you kind of get. If a lot of your friends are against you, you're just hunted down and you're double to triple team the whole game. Oh my God, it's like those are the things, man. They gotta figure it out. They gotta stop doing it because they're not gonna give the primaries back their abilities to do damage. They're not. They're not gonna give your primaries the ability to fend off 2 or 3 attacks. They're not gonna do it. So can we just stop having the opponents be able to tell where the enemy are? Like, if they're on your friends, you shouldn't highlight that. Because if then why don't you highlight every live player? It'd be the same damn thing. Because then you're creating quests that you want people to play together, but you're at a disadvantage if you do. And what I mean by that is, certain game modes it's not too bad, but game modes like Eventide, it's really really bad. It shows on Eventide, it makes it worse. Like in Core Rush, it's not too bad, because whether you friend me or not in a Core Rush, there's only so much space on the map, and bots are not as diligent, and bots turn to swarm. Humans don't swarm with bots. Humans tend to go one on their own to go do something, and bots might join them. But if you are watching on the map, a dot appears next to a keeper. 9 times out of 10, if this is a human player, that's the human player. That's not the bots. The bots, if they're gonna go, it's gonna be 2 or 3 together starting to attack a keeper. It always is. So like on a Core Rush game, it's easy to tell. You know where they are in Flag Hunter too, because they like milling around. They're not actively trying to go get stuff. They might chase the Flag Hunter, but they're not, they mill around a section of the map. So it's super easy to tell in Flag Hunter also. And in Capture the Flag, if they pick up a flag, they run it usually as a straight line, and they also have the mill about situation going on there too. The only thing their programming has gotten better is bots will, if there's 3 or 4 bots and you're running by them with a flag or you're running at them, they tend not to attack you. Not all the time, but more than they used to. Because it's weird to be playing, you're attacking a human being, there's 2 bots there, and none of the bots want to shoot at the player. Who cares? I'm just straight, man. iOS, the simple fact that you have an iPad OS and file sharing is as hard as it is between PCs and iPads and Macs and iPads, it's insane to me. Like, it's just dumb. It's super hard. It's just so tough. The iPad can't see shares. The iPad can't see anything. Like, it should be able to see live shares, and if I click on the share, it says asking my username and password. The way I have to do it now is I have to know the IP address of the computer that's on the network. Then I got it. It's just dumb. It's stupid. Apple's always talking about elegance. They can't do elegance in file sharing. So it's hyper annoying. They always talk about making it easy. They can't even give you a program that can basically allow you to stream on a Mac Mini. The Mac Mini is so weak, it sputters when you stream. And it costs a lot of money to get sputtering streaming. Like, what the hell is that? That's where I'm at with that. I don't know if the M1 works better, because at least you can stream directly from an iPad. But if you try to go from an iPad over Wi-Fi through a Mac Mini, an Intel Mac Mini, it's trash. The graphic chip is so bad that the whole stream would look like a herky-jerky mess. I don't get it. But yeah, I'll put it in feedback. It's specifically annoying in Eventide. It's not as tough in any of the other modes, but in Eventide it's specifically annoying. Because in Eventide, it allows people who are on your friends list and they're playing against you to stop you from getting overseers, to stop you from getting, Imperial Guardians. It stops you from getting outposts. They stop you everywhere. Because like I said, I just played a bunch of games. I'm double, triple teamed. There are times I'm quadruple teamed if there's more players on the other team. That means the rest of my teammates are not seeing live people at all. So if there's 4 people playing on each team, I'm seeing 75%, 50 to 75% of the other team, and my teammates don't see anything. And what's always weird is why we don't have outposts or why we're not getting a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's bizarre to me, especially when this is happening, where I'm taking a brunt of most of the attacks, but we can't get anything, and it's super surprising to me. It's super surprising. It'll be. Sometimes I have teammates that capitalize on that. They're running around the map getting everything, and there are other times you're playing and you're fighting 3 guys. You'll start asking, where is everybody else? What are they doing? Because if I got 3 humans on me, that means there's only 1 other human there, and there's another 3 humans on our team. Why aren't we getting all the outposts? How are we not holding all of them? It's always weird. Like, it doesn't make sense. If half the time I'm fighting doubles or triples, that means the other guys can't have more than a human and a bunch of bots. So it's weird. That's why like Eventide gets annoying after a while. It gets super annoying, especially when like that's how it plays. It's annoying. I get tired of being double teamed and not being able to stop it. Triple teamed, not being able to stop it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. It gets tired.